Hello, this is Liz, and this is my Let's Play of Mass Effect 3, the Legendary Edition. And we're here on the Normandy. We have our new crew member, Edie, who is joining us in the flesh for the first time, which is great. We've just did a mission where we went to a lab, a Cerberus lab, and got some Reaper technology. So now what we're doing is we're just going to the systems we have not visited yet and picking up stuff that we need.
I found something.
There's a couple things in this one, in this planet here. This is the planet Zadaban. It's a large, dense planet named for the Volus god of punishment. Its crust is rich in uranium, eroded by winds to create large radioactive dust storms across the surface. Doesn't sound nice, does it? The Volus of Talisphia have explored the planet thoroughly with space probes and telepresent robo-mining machines, and discovered that they are not the first to exploit the planet. Plastics from mining station approximately 50,000 years old, Protheans, can be found near the planet's equator. Curiously, the mines nearby were not tapped out of uranium ore, they were instead abandoned at the height of their operation. There's only 22,000 Volus, I think, is here, because this is a Volus system. And we receive credits. Yay for credits. Always helpful. Erla Rast is over here. I'm not sure how many planets are in this. Oh, only 2. Well, only systems are in this. Only 2 systems are in here. There's lots of planets.
Signal confirmed.
Okay. Talisphia, which is one of the planet that was cross-referenced for the other planet, is a planet capable of supporting life if that life happens to breathe ammonia, like the Volus. Discovered by Asari explorers, the planet was used as a bargaining chip by the Citadel Council, who quickly drafted a colonization agreement with its wealthy client race, the Volus. The Council would fund the Volus colonization effort in return for massive trade benefits. With uncharacteristic enthusiasm, an enormous Volus influx ensued, and the Council reaped the economic benefits for a dozen years before the colonization bubble burst. The Reapers found Talisphia easy prey. The independent planet had a defense fleet only sufficient to handle small-scale actions. Its high population industrial base, once a deterrent to war with other Terminus system worlds, has only served to attract a larger number of Reapers than usual. Had 3.8 billion residents, and they're all dead. And we got the Prothean obelisk, which is exciting. Let's pick up some fuel. I tell you, I love mods. Better living through mods. I was getting so tired of doing the mini games for these games. Because I'm here for the story. I'm here to see how the story changes when you do things. I'm not here for the mini games, that's all. If I wanted to play mini games, I would go for mobile games. Easy to find, easy to play, quick to play. Minus Wasteland, let's go there.
I found something.
Pietas. Though Pietas has a combination of features that make terraforming a possibility, the rights to the planet have been tied up in Citadel Council courts for the past 9 years. The running joke is that by the time the Council finally gives the go-ahead to colonize the planet, Pietas will have evolved life of its own. Home to comfortable temperatures and a mild atmosphere of mostly nitrogen and argon. Pietas could be habitable with the addition of oxygen-producing cyanobacteria, Its crust is high in silicates and carbon, allowing for easy fabrication of construction materials. Smugglers, pirates, and other unregistered starships sometimes touch down on Pietus to lay low or make repairs. Civilian travel is not advised. Yeah, the surface temperature is lovely, 21 Celsius. Surface gravity is just under Earth. Earth hours are great. Orbital periods, yeah, I mean that would be pretty comfortable for us if we could get oxygen in the atmosphere. Although it is very red, makes you wonder what it looks like on the surface. But of course we will not know because we do not have a vehicle to take us down to the surface of planets anymore because people bitched about the the Mako so much. So we found those in that sector, so now we have to... This is a Citadel sector. Appian Crest we've done already. And a space and meet with diplomats. Let's go to Hades Gamma and Kite's Nest, and then we'll meet with the diplomats.
Signal confirmed.
Trebin, it's a modest terrestrial world with an atmosphere composed of nitrogen and argon. Its surface is mainly composed of nickel with deposits of silver. The environment is relatively mild, but the scarcity of water or similar enabling substances have prevented the development of any biosphere. You need some sorts of liquid in order to make things move around. Exogeny Corp recently performed a test impact of a single water ice comet into the surface, the first step of a long-term plan to thicken the atmosphere and introduce water to the environment. That's how they think Earth may have gotten lots of its water, is from comet impacts. They think that. They don't know. Their survey team is on the surface, monitoring the geological and meteorological effects of the test impact. Most of the water released is still in the form of atmospheric vapor, but thick cloud banks have formed. There's every indication that this arid world will soon see its first rain. The survey team's progress has been hampered by frequent mechanical or computer failures in their GPS satellites. Wonder why. So Mass Effect Andromeda, you go on worlds and you fix the terraforming stuff and you get rain and stuff for the first time, and it's very lovely. It's very rewarding. It's too bad the rest of the game isn't all that great. Okay, so we've got 4 more systems to visit. Let's go to Caicus first. I saved the fuel to last because we don't really need it.
I found something.
Got a planet called Choi. It's a terrestrial planet whose surface is mainly composed of aluminium with numerous deposits of calcium. Though it has enough mass to retain a dense atmosphere, Choi is nearly a vacuum. The lack of atmosphere allows a moderate average temperature, but the differences between day and night are extreme. The surface of Choi's sunward-facing side is usually covered by a haze of volatiles, mainly water vapor and carbon dioxide, which return to the ground as frost over the course of the long, cold night. The Sorda Foundation has established a research outpost in Choi to investigate the native subterranean life of Choi, which shows incredible resilience to extremes of heat and cold. One thing we do not get from Mass Effect 3 is surprise missions on planets that you find through using the scanner. It just doesn't exist, unfortunately. Let's go over to Farinata.
Signal confirmed.
Gentama. It looks like much like there. It's red like that one planet. Gentama is a small, broiling terrestrial world. Its thin atmosphere of carbon dioxide and ethane is being steadily blown off by the powerful solar wind from the star Farinata. The surface is scorching hot and mainly composed of sulfur with deposits of copper. Its density is low enough to leave the world tidally locked to Farinata. The Alliance Defense Data Network notes that several ships have been spotted cruising near Jontama with transponders turned off. While an Alliance patrol attempted pursuit of one, the unidentified vessel rabbited to FTL. Its trail was lost when it obscured its life trace in the confusion of signals along the Anansi Ishtar shipping lane. Sounds like the Geth. I'm just gonna put that out there. I think that might be the Geth. We have an Alliance frigate, Agincourt, I think, and an Alliance First Fleet that has joined us from that planet. Just casually driving by and picking up fleets. Okay, we're gonna go over to Dis. If we can. There we go.
I found something.
We got Clensel, a thin atmosphere of carbon dioxide and ethane. Its first geological surveys were performed by Batarians and suggested areas of great mineral wealth. Human mining concerns spent billions of credits hustling to the distant system and seeking test bores to claim the system for humanity. But it's only got an average level mineral wealth. Not worth the rush and expense. Merida Industria, a small a small Mexican company hoping to try to strike it rich in their first extrasolar mining venture had to file for bankruptcy protection. The Batarians led them there and then laughed about it. We've got some credits. It's funny that we found credits when they lost all their credits. And let's get some fuel here. We might have side missions in these systems later. Just at the moment there isn't anything. And Plutus.
Signal confirmed.
I guess we only have the one thing in Plutus. That's weird. It's pretty. Nanuel. Though it is one of the oldest entries in the star chart, Nanuel has not been fully mapped. It is the largest body in the asteroid belt of the blue star Plutus, not only large enough to maintain a spherical shape, but also massive enough to retain the noxious carbon and sulfur dioxides venting from its mini volcanoes as an atmosphere. Nanuel is rapidly volcanic, and the source of its great heat is also the source of its inordinate mass. Nanuel is a secondary source of element zero, coalesced around a large chunk of Ezo, ejected by a supernova billions of years ago. Surface conditions are extremely hazardous. In addition to the thin crust and numerous magma flows, wide stretches of the landscape are coated with slippery ash and cinders ejected from the volcanoes. I wonder why it's so blue. You'd think it'd be green with Ezo. We have acquired a special ops team at Zeta, and that is part of the 103rd Marine Division. And that's 100% of the assets recovered from there. So we should have Hades Gamma almost done. We just need to pick up this fuel. I might regret having picked up all the fuel later. Because if we do have to do some side missions, it might be a little bit dicey with the fuel. So let's do Kite's Nest and then meet with the diplomats. Because we've already done that. I don't want to rescue the students yet.
I
Verush. It's a hydrogen-helium gas giant. The moons are named by Batarian wives and other bits and pieces. Not extremely exciting, but I don't know what we're gonna find on a gas giant. A weapons upgrade kit? Okay. We'll leave the fuel till later. Karshan, the Batarian homeworld, wrapped less in mystery than in outright lies. Batarian propaganda claims the world has 15 billion inhabitants and an economy that rivals the Asari. Although the legal slave trade does boost the Batarians' profits somewhat, the Citadel's sanctions have left a paper tiger of an empire, one that fights rivals through deniable terrorist actions rather than the wars of its heyday centuries ago. The Reapers will likely be the death blow to that empire. Almost no information has escaped Karshan since the Reapers destroyed the convoys. But Batarian refugees say that resistance has created a bond among the commoners. If a new government can rise from the ashes, that bond may sustain a new Batarian society. Could be a worse society, you don't know. Could be better. Got the pillars of strength. That was one thing we were looking for, I think. Can't remember. If we haven't needed to get it before, we will later. Okay, so we just have one more system in this cluster. If I can get to it.
Signal confirmed.
A deck. It's a brutally hot and wet garden world covered with molds and lichen analogues. It has many viruses and bacteria lethal to Batarian physiology. The hegemony colonized the deck early in its expansion, but few of the colonists wanted to stay. I don't blame them. The result was domination by a class of landed slave owners. A small cadre of well-paid engineers and skilled laborers kept the planet's mechs and infrastructure functioning. Alliance estimates put the planet's Batarian population at just over 6 million, but that number has likely fallen since the Reapers arrived. I can imagine. And we got some credits. How exciting. Okay, we might as well get this fuel. Go back to Harsa, pick up more fuel. I can't wait to see what they're gonna do with the next Mass Effect. I don't know what it could be. I'm really seriously looking forward to the next Dragon Age. I have decided what I'm gonna do with that, actually. Let's meet with the diplomats. Pranis. Nothing here. Nothing at all. So we'll just pop into the diplomatic ship here. This is the diplomatic ship of the Solarian, Turians, and Krogans float far away from each other. Wait, let's try again. The diplomatic ships of the Solarian, Turians, and Krogan float far away from each other, out of weapons range. Messages set by each faction indicate that they would welcome the Normandy as a neutral meeting ground for their diplomats. The fact that they have not agreed on a ship to serve as a neutral meeting point before now does not bode well for the negotiations. So let's dock.
Commander, the Solarian Dalatras and Krogan clan chief are ready to come aboard.
Have them brought to the conference room. And hope this doesn't start another war.
This Krogan is just a glorified thug. How can he speak for his people?
By demanding respect. And I suggest the Solarian show some by starting with my name. Erdnot Reeve. Then you can tell me why I'm supposed to give a piss about the Turians. I've already got Reaper scouts sniffing around my own planet.
Reeve, spare us the bluster. I'm not a diplomat and neither are you. So stop pretending and just tell us what you want.
Oh, I'm deadly serious. You need our help? Then here's what you're going to do. Cure the genophage.
Absolutely not. The genophage is non-negotiable.
Why are you so opposed to the idea, Dalatras?
Because my people uplifted the Krogan. We know them best.
You hid behind us while we saved you from your own cowardice. Your citadel exists only because the Krogan stopped the Rachni from swallowing it whole.
And after that, you ceased to be useful. The genophage was the only way to keep your urges in check.
Dalatras, Reeve has a point. Antagonizing him won't solve anything.
I won't apologize for speaking the truth. We uplifted the Krogan to do one thing: wage war. It's all they know because it's all we wanted them to know.
Gonna do Paragon for now.
Your people should have thought the matter through then. Was it really a surprise the Krogan revolted?
That's precisely my point, Commander. We made a rash decision. We turned to the Krogan in desperation. It's the same mistake you're about to make today. No good can come from curing the genophage.
I'm gonna keep with the Paragon option for now.
The Krogan have paid for their mistakes. The genophage has gone on long enough.
Unless you enjoy watching infants born without a heartbeat.
It's the only thing that's kept the peace.
Enough! Whether or not they deserve a cure is academic. It would take years to formulate one.
That's where you're wrong. There was a Solarian, Malin. He took some kind of twisted pity on our females and tested a cure on them.
I remember. His methods were barbaric.
It gets worse. Some of the females survived. They escaped his lab before you got there, Shepard. Embarrassing for the Solarians. So the Dalatras ordered one of her goon squads to take them prisoner.
Where did you get this? It could be a fabrication.
No more lies! Those females are immune to the genophage, and they belong to me!
Dalatras, is this true?
How will curing the genophage benefit my people?
How long do you think you'll last alone against the Reapers? Because if you don't help, that's how it'll end up.
And I'll be the last friendly Turian you ever see.
What's it gonna be?
The females are being kept at one of our STG bases on Surkash. But I warn you, Commander. The consequences of this will be felt for centuries to come.
Let's get them!
You're not setting foot on Surkash. This will take time.
It happens now. As a Council Spectre, Shepard can oversee the exchange.
We're going.
I won't forget this, Commander. A bully has few friends when he needs them most.
Oh, we're going now. Okay. Let's take Javik for the fun of it. And Edie for the fun of it. Whoop. Let's see. Javik. I like his red better for her. Let's give her something really badass like that. No. 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 Okay, we're gonna go with that. That's the best we got. Okay, we've already got as much of the upgrades as we can. Still waiting for my assault mastery. Okay, so now we have this decoy, which is really cool. Incinerate is really good too. So let's give her... Let's give her some impact radius for this one. More force and more on the armored targets. Let's give her decoy because it is really good. And let's give her that, and then unshackled AI. Let's give her more shields with that. And maybe one level of overload just so she has it. That should do. Not sure why I chose her, but I just kind of wanted to.
This is the Solarian homeworld we're headed to. They aren't used to seeing Krogan here, so let's keep it simple. We land, get the females, and leave before anyone changes their mind.
I never like talking to Solarians. Not unless they're begging for their life.
No offense, Reeve, but let me handle this. Krogan aren't known for being tactful.
Really? And what was destroying Malin's genophage research the first chance you got, Shepard? Yeah, I know about that.
The commander is assisting you now.
Not as a friend of the Krogan. This is about politics. Like telling the Dalatras we deserved a cure.
We're gonna lie.
Destroying the data was a mistake. This war has shown me every species has a right to thrive.
You don't need to apologize for treachery, Shepard. I was congratulating you. You're on the path to becoming a worthy opponent to the Krogan.
Commander, I have the Solarian base on sensors.
Set her down.
The Krogan are not friendly to me. And that's fine.
We'll sort this out later.
The Solarians have such a beautiful planet.
Commander, Solarian ground control says we don't have clearance to land.
Tell them the Dalatras authorized this herself.
Once an enemy, always an enemy.
Permission denied. We're being waved off approach.
Land anyway.
You're too polite, Shepard.
Reeve, don't!
Halt! Stand down! Hold your fire! Commander Shepard, restrain your colleague. We only found out about this transfer a few moments ago.
I'd like to avoid a diplomatic incident.
As would we.
But you have something valuable to read.
And I'm here to take it back.
This matter can be resolved, but I must insist he remain under guard.
I can handle this, Reeve.
So can my shotgun.
I'm Paddock Wicks, and I appreciate your understanding, Commander. With war on everyone's minds, our people are on edge. Careful! Watch the containment shield!
I believe Liara is well acquainted with that species.
They were much smaller in my cycle.
As you can see, this base contains sensitive information.
I'm glad I took them with me.
What kind of work goes on here?
Evolutionary trials, morphological simulations, exogenetic assessments.
Nothing is ever simple with Solarians, is it?
Science has always been our best defense. The research we do here has kept Surkesh safe for millennia.
Does that include studying lost Krogan?
The females were in poor health when we found them on Tuchanka. They were brought here to stabilize their condition.
Touch me and I'll rip your head off.
I'd like to see them.
Of course. I'll need to clear you for the lower levels. Give me a few moments and meet me near the elevator.
Attention biolabs. Please prepare for Yogg specimen arrival.
Yogg.
Agree with him or not, our orders are clear. Ensure the smooth handover of the Krogan detainees.
Who gave the order?
Our superiors. That's all that matters.
But they're gonna cure the genophage. Everything we've done to stop the Krogan will be for nothing.
When I want your opinion, I'll promote you. Until then, stay sharp and keep your mouth shut.
A reminder to all personnel. Heightened security procedures are in effect. Proper identification.
So, this is Surkesh. Unimpressive. There are no Thresher Maws, no radiation. Life should never be this easy.
So the Solarians figured out quite early on that they are part of their environment, and so their cities are built with that in mind. So you can see that they've got the jungle like right next to them, and everywhere you look there's greenery, and that I think is what we should be doing. We don't though, of course. We like to kill nature.
Over in Intel told me the Turians can't hold out much longer. He's hearing the Reapers have them against the wall.
The Turians have the biggest fleet in the galaxy.
And we're only a few Mass Effect relays away from the whole mess.
Yeah, Surkesh is not going to survive.
Another incursion?
Air defenses report unidentified craft skirting our inbound approach vectors.
What? It's like someone's testing our defenses.
Appears that way, sir.
Inside the base. I don't like it.
And?
Everything else going on. Burst transmission, fully encoded, with no identity signature.
No signature? That's against protocol.
Someone's passing a message. I've got a bad feeling about this. Send confirmation. You have clearance now to see the females, Commander. I hope we can resolve this matter without reenacting the Krogan rebellions.
What do you think about handing over the Krogan?
I differ from most of my colleagues. Curing the genophage will bring closure to this issue. In the future, the Krogan may yet play some role we can't even imagine. We should let the evolutionary process decide who lives and dies, not galactic politics.
Thanks for your time.
Of course. Proceed into the elevator when you're ready.
Security procedures are in effect. Proper identification should be maintained at all times.
Now take this elevator down, and someone will...
Alert. Threat condition 2 has been declared. Scramble readiness teams.
What's happening?
Sensors have picked up activity on the perimeter. Hurry, Commander. Someone will meet you below.
They're very uninterested in the,
All specimens are accounted for, sir. Shepard, excellent timing. Good to have you here. Morden. Eyesight still sharp. Surprise understandable. Hadn't expected to return to work.
His speech is strange.
A Prothean. Excellent.
You're back with STG?
Special consultant. Had to be me. Someone else might have gotten it wrong. Helped female Krogan. Fed information to Clan Erdnot. Encouraged political pressure to free females.
You must be Reeves' inside source.
Yes, can explain later. Security warnings not normal. Need to get off-world for sake of Krogan. Females had weakened immune systems. Side effect of Malin's cure. These didn't survive.
Is it because we destroyed Malin's research?
Unlikely. Cellular degeneration in progress when females discovered. Couldn't help them.
I'm sure you did everything you could, Morton.
Arrived too late. Cannot delay now. One survivor, immune to genophage, can synthesize cure from her tissue.
She's still here?
Yes, last hope for Krogan. If she dies, genophage cure... problematic. Please be careful. Krogan's slow to trust.
I'm Commander Shepard, Alliance Navy.
Are you here to kill me?
That would serve no tactical purpose.
Erdnot Reeve and I are here to take you home.
Why? What am I to you?
Have the Solarians been mistreating you?
Those are my sisters you saw back there. They died in a lot of pain.
Did the best we could.
And now I know I'm the only one left. That makes me dangerous to a lot of people. What about you, Commander Shepard? Why are you here?
Doing Peregrine.
You're the future of the Krogan race. I'm fighting for that.
Then I hope you brought an army.
No. But I bought me.
Give me an update.
Outbound communications have been severed.
I'm pretty
We're cut
good.
off.
Secure all data to off-site location.
What's happening?
We have multiple ships inbound.
Shepard, it's Reeve. We've got Cerberus troops hitting the base. Get the females out of there now.
Only one survived, Reeve. It might be safer down here.
In a Solarian torture chamber, not on your life. Either you get her out of there, or this alliance is dead.
Release the female. We're leaving.
I can't. Protocol states during lockdown, no specimens.
Objection noted. Now, please release Krogan. Need to monitor pod as it clears quarantine procedures.
Meet us at next checkpoint, Shepard. Likely Cerberus opposes genophage cure.
You'll see Tachanka again. I promise.
Get to elevator, Shepard. Condition 3 has been declared. Live fire is authorized. Log, Morton Solus 178.3. Malin's cure disrupting autoimmune response. Krogan females dying. Should never have destroyed Malin's research. Taking too long to determine cause. Most females beyond hope.
This isn't the time to delay, Commander.
We're going. I just want to make sure I haven't lost any pickups that I need. Like that.
Something's wrong with the elevator. It's not responding. There. Try it now, Commander.
Boom!
Get back! Commander Shepard, are you alright?
I've got...
another way out of here?
On the side of the lab. And emergency exit. I can open it from here.
I've got some good armor.
Cerberus forces trying to locate female. Quarantine checkpoint under attack. Hurry!
Shepard, this is Reeve. I took the shuttle. Get that female out of there and up to the landing pad.
The Solarians can't remain neutral now.
They can.
Taking enemy fire from position Caltech 4. Direct reinforcements to that
Clear.
There will be more. More incoming.
All squads, be advised we're encountering resistance from now.
Don't let him take cover in the lab!
Now, if I was playing it Peregrine, not Peregrine, if I was playing it, oh my gosh, they've got more than one Yogg? I didn't know that. If I was playing it like Vanguard, like I should be, I'd be doing shotgun with the blade. And I might do that eventually. Yeah, never mind.
The Krogan will be slaughtered if we don't end this soon.
Shepard, Cerberus in vicinity. Hurry!
We're on our way. Careful. There goes the next shadow broker.
I doubt Dr. Tassoni would be amused.
I can't go that way. Okay. Where am I supposed to go, game? Back there. I have to go up. Where is it gonna take me?
Species 732, the Yogg, has been authorized for covert uplift. They are ideal candidates for expanding Solarian influence when full denial.
That's dumb. Have I got a
Recent experience suggests they're underestimating the Yogg.
Is there a way up? I forget. There's gotta be a way up. I have to get up there. Oh, of course I just pop over this. Okay, that makes sense. How do I get down? There we go. Right, I got it.
Shepard, Cerberus troops at checkpoint, attempting to kill Krogan. Need assistance.
The checkpoint is on the front. There.
We need to get in there.
Cerberus outside plot, Shepard. Need assistance. Quickly, Shepard. Technician dead. Clear us through the checkpoint.
Are you okay?
Containment shield is holding. We'll try to repair if necessary. Can't speak for Krogan's health, however.
I'm fine, Commander.
Females kept secret. Possibly a mole in STG. Could be indoctrinated. If no Krogan aligns with Turians, Reaper's left unchallenged.
We'll do more than challenge them.
Shepard, meet us at next checkpoint. Cerberus likely to target. Hurry! Next checkpoint!
Shepard, get moving. The Solarians are losing ground. I'll try to take out a few of these shuttles.
Shepard, last attack compromised security systems. Attempting to compensate.
Hang on. We're trying to get to you.
All hostiles are down. Cerberus appears to be well motivated.
The end of a cycle always marks the beginning of chaos.
Commander, stay back. Hostiles just down the hall.
Captain Kirahi,
It's Major now. Always hoped we would work together again.
is there an easier way around?
You could say that.
Solarians know their weapons.
Go, Commander! I'll cover you!
Arise, squad.
Your orders are to hold position and block access to next checkpoint.
They're trying to form a blockade.
On top of you, Commander! Make your advance!
Direct approach will be difficult. Flanking wings will make it a better approach.
Good. They're all dead.
The next checkpoint should be nearby. Cerberus will target it.
Quarantine containment field has sustained damage.
Always a pleasure to watch you work, Commander.
Where can I pick up that gun? I think you can get that gun somewhere around here.
Go, Commander! Before they get to the Krogan!
Access confirmed.
Okay, I can go through there.
Confirmed security access.
Ugh.
Access confirmed.
Dr. Solus's theory is likely true. Cerberus was informed of the Krogan's presence. Their response time is too rapid.
Every war has its traitors. The enemy is persistent.
More hostiles on the floor above.
Stairs over there. They can give us the high ground.
Any other pickups around here?
Need assistance.
No. Maybe?
Orion squad, they trapped the female at checkpoint 2. Take her out.
Maybe I go through here? I forget. Seems like whenever a Shepard shows up, everything goes to shit.
Take him out! Get him away from the female!
A power conduit must be nearby.
Yes, I hear ya. I know. Oh wait, is that it? Yes! Damage much better. There's no open mods for it though. Let's try it anyway, because it's really fun.
Don't let him near the female!
Acknowledged.
Keep up the pressure!
Excellent. Affinity for destruction intact, Shepard. Can clear us through now.
How are you holding up?
Containment shield strong, but not designed for direct fire.
This isn't your problem, Commander. You don't know me.
But I'd like to. Hang in there. How many more checkpoints?
Just the landing area. Hope Erdnot Reef's still waiting.
I have some value to read now. He'll be there.
I'll see you up top.
We found the Krogan.
Enemies neutralized.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Yes, but first we gotta pick up stuff.
Can't fly this thing around forever.
The female's on the way up to the landing area.
You pull this off and maybe you'll redeem yourself.
Minimal cost. Recommend project approval.
No. Nope. Okay.
We're almost back to the landing area.
I know, Edie. I know.
Shepard, they found us. Under heavy attack.
This is Phoenix 6. We've got the Krogan bombs in.
Hurry, Shepard. Containment shield failing.
Reinforcements are on route.
Hurry, Shepard. Containment shield failing. Appears safe. Need final approval now, Shepard. Shepard, you must authorize release. Pod then transfers to loading area.
Let's get you out of there.
Shepard, watch it. You've got incoming. Shepard, I can't land until you deal with that mech. It's too dangerous. Krogan has been acquired.
Door is damaged. Can't get out.
Stay clear. I've got this.
Protect the Krogan, Shepard. She's vulnerable. Containment.
Okay, so... got shields.
But I prefer my body.
And you'll be dead if you don't.
Shepard, get on with it. If she dies, you can forget about any alliance.
Reed's anger hasn't dissipated. There's still more enemies left. Advise caution.
That looks like the last one, Shepard. I'm landing now.
Okay. Yeah, that gun's great. Very satisfying.
I wasn't sure you could pull this off, Shepard.
Let's make this quick.
I'll take it from here.
I'm not your property, Reeve.
Why is Cerberus here? What do you want?
Commander, I'm hearing chatter you're brokering a treaty between the Krogan and the Turians.
If I get Krogan boots on Palaven, the Turians promise me their support.
And how does Cerberus get involved?
I don't know. The elusive man is up to something.
Then keep them at bay. I can't overstate what a victory this treaty would be for the Alliance. We'll need all the help we can get.
How's the Prothean device coming?
Alliance R&D has officially begun construction. The team has dubbed it Project Crucible. We're throwing everybody who knows how to hold a hammer at it. This is going to be the most ambitious undertaking in human history.
Will we get it done?
I'm not saying it won't be a challenge, but our researchers tell me the designs are elegant, massive in scope, but strangely simple as well. We can do this, Shepard. You can do this. Never doubt that.
No, sir.
Good. Hack it out.
It's a neat thing. It is a neat thing.
Reeve the female's safe. We can worry about curing the rest of your people later.
You're not backing out, Turian.
But Palaven needs your reinforcements now. We can't delay.
It's non-negotiable. Every Krogan gets the cure, or Palaven burns.
Morton, how long will it take to finish a cure?
Need to synthesize base antigen from female. Also requires healthy male Krogan tissue. We'll need a sample.
I'll give you one. The cure starts with me.
Acceptable. We'll need you to remain aboard Normandy for procedure.
I would anyway. Nobody's touching my female.
Formulating a cure that works for every Krogan sounds like a tall order, Morden. Can you do it?
Of course. Similar to Genophage Modification Project. Working against own alterations this time. Not as simple as garbage DNA blocking attachment sites. We'll need to counteract shutdown of redundant nervous system, adjust neurotransmitter levels.
Got it.
We'll create cure, Shepard. Don't need to worry.
Then get started, Morden. And make it quick.
Always do. We'll be in medbay if you'd like to speak more. Eve requires tests.
Eve?
Female's real name unknown. Normandy, a human vessel. Human mythology seemed appropriate under circumstances. Suggest speaking with her. New perspective. Surprising in Krogan.
Now, is there anything else?
There's a small matter concerning a ship we've lost contact with.
What happened?
I'd rather discuss it in private.
When you're finished with Turian problems, Shepard, we need to talk.
About what?
A squad of mine went missing. I can give you the details. In private.
I'll find you both in the war room. Just be ready to talk.
Okay, so I have about half an hour of time left here. We've got a lot of different things joining us. As you can see, the journal updated as well. So let's look at our journal. We've got the Pillars of Strength. There's a downed ship that Primarch Victus has asked us to help with. There's a Krogan team in the Attican Traverse. And then we've got, this just says continue to do Krogan and Turian stuff. So that's the first two missions basically are the priority missions. We still have to do this. This is DLC. We've got that. And the colonists of Eden Prime are fighting Cerberus occupation. Help the resistance movement by getting them Cerberus intel. I think that's another one where we just land and shoot everything. So now we've got a lot of new stuff for the Alliance. We have the Alliance First Fleet. We have the 103rd Marine Division. The First Fleet actually also says that since I saved the Council, this is reduced. That's okay. We'll be able to do it. We'll be able to do it. Prothean device. We have Javelin and missile launchers, which is cool. We have some ex-Cerberus people. We've got the ex-Cerberus research data. So that's neat. And for the Solarian side, we have Major Kirihi! 20 whole points. I need to speak to the Primarch, but I'm going to see if there's anything back here. No. Okay. Well, I'll talk to Primarch. And like I say, I'm just going to flit through his stuff, and I'm not going to look at everything. I'm just going to click things and not talk. So, here we go. Unless something interesting happens.
Commander.
You said one of your ships had gone missing?
Crashed, actually. I couldn't speak in front of the Krogan. Our ship went down on Tuchanka. Now they're pinned by an advanced guard of Reapers scouting the planet.
What are your men doing there?
I'm sorry. That's classified. But it's vital they be rescued. They must complete their original mission. It's a matter of galactic peace.
I'll do what I can.
I appreciate your help and understanding.
Are the Turians going to help Earth?
I understand this is a difficult time for you, Primarch, but Earth can't survive without reinforcements. Can I still count on your help?
If the Krogan help us on Palaven, then I give you my word.
I think we've already done that one. I think we've got everything. This one is one I need to talk about.
Your men that crashed on Tuchanka. How many are there?
A platoon.
You said their mission was a matter of galactic peace. Why?
I'm sorry, Commander. As I said, it's highly classified.
Ah!
Me to put my ass on the line? I need answers.
I can't tell you. Please understand. The commander is Lieutenant Tarquin Victus. He'll be your contact.
Victus?
My son. I needed someone I could trust completely.
Okay.
The Solarian Dalatras was worried about what the Krogan will do once they're cured. How do you feel?
It won't matter if we don't stop the Reapers, but I understand her doubts. The moon you found me on? That's where we made our last stand against the Krogan during the rebellions. They were that relentless.
Reaching out to the Krogan for help must be difficult for you.
We can't allow the mistakes of our past to cloud the future. Your race and mine were once enemies. The first contact war, as you call it. I was there, dodging shells fired by your navy. But look at us now, standing in a ship of Turian human design, working together.
How did it turn out?
The Krogan started using asteroids as weapons, directing them against our colonies. We had no choice. The Genophage was our last resort. So yes, Krogan intentions after this war will be a serious concern, but I'd rather have a grateful ally than a resentful enemy.
That's all.
Of course, Commander.
Shepard, you proved yourself a capable warrior on Sirkesh. Your apology for Malin's data may be a lie, but I won't feed you to my Varen. For now.
You said one of your squads is missing?
We've heard some troubling rumors about the Rachni relay.
Rachni?
A few scouts went to check it out, but we lost contact. So I sent Arlec Company, my best squad, to investigate. They can meet you there. Given your history with the Rachni, I figured you'd want in on this.
I'll do what I can.
Well, let's hope it's enough.
What do you think the Krogan will do after the Genophage is cured?
As the one who cured it, my word will be law over all the other clans. Then your council will remember why they feared the Krogan.
Okay. Right, so if we cure the Genophage, the Krogan are going to do... they're going to do the Rebellion Mark II.
Sounds like you're looking for some payback.
My people have suffered a great injustice. To let the Genophage go unpunished would show weakness. At the very least, the threat of revenge will ensure an accommodation is reached. Violence can be a useful tool, Commander.
What's the situation back on Tuchanka?
I got word that more Reaper forces arrived. They're planning something.
You almost sound excited.
Oh, I am. We're at our best against enemies everyone else fears. The Solarians are hiding. The Turians are begging for help. But Krogan, we're happy to let the Reapers in, so we can measure their heads for trophies before we kill them.
Back on Sirkesh, the female Krogan didn't seem to like you much.
It doesn't matter. I'm her clan leader, and she'll obey my word. Her immunity is an unexpected gift. It will force the other clans to accept Urdnot rule as supreme. Our offspring will outnumber theirs in no time.
How could there be trouble with the Rachni? They were all but extinct. The last queen promised to disappear forever or be destroyed.
Maybe a race that started a galactic war can't be trusted to keep their word.
She wouldn't risk one while trying to rebuild her species.
Well, the scouts found something. Could be nothing. Or it might be another invasion. If it is the Rachni, they need to be stopped. And make sure you finish the job this time, Shepard.
Nope, I don't like him at all.
Let's get back to work.
Yes, there's a lot to be done.
He said three things there that really annoyed me. One, there's going to be the Krogan Rebellions Mark II. Two, there's going to be, he sees Eve as his property, and she's going to do exactly what he wants her to do at all times because he's her leader. And 3, I need to kill all the Arachnite. And like I said in the very first game, I will never kill the last member of a species. Never. Never. I'm sorry, I can't do that, ever.
You think Solarians would have a base on their homeworld secured better?
Nah, they were solid. Cerberus has Reaper tech.
See if Joker has anything more to say.
Krogan and the Turians really should get behind the Alliance. They've got so much in common, like shooting things and not wanting to die, and now that's about it. So, bringing the Krogan to a war summit went well? You want me to invite the Batarians too, or the Vorcha?
We really do have to stand together.
Building alliances is the only way we stand a chance against the Reapers.
Yeah, but the Krogan? I'd feel better if we had a tighter plan, like time travel or teaching the Reapers to love. Still, good to have Morden back. The bad guys shouldn't get the monopoly on mad scientists.
It is good you came by. I have questions about the genophage.
You and everyone else.
What do you need, Edie?
A Krogan female of breeding age can produce clutches of up to 1,000 fertilized eggs over the course of a year. There are over 1 billion females on Tuchanka. If even 1% become fully fertile, they can birth 10 billion infants.
On Earth, bugs have a lot of young too. Most of them die.
The attrition rate would naturally be high, but the state has an interest in keeping the children alive for warfare purposes.
Any other cheerful thoughts?
Logistics. Even were they to side with us, transporting the Krogan to the battlefields of Palaven could prove difficult. They have been demilitarized. That is, they have no warships.
What do you suggest?
They will need Turian or civilian starships to carry them to battle. With your permission, I will make the necessary calls to have these ships in place for when you deliver the Krogan.
Do it. Anything else?
Food. They will be unable to eat anything on Palaven. They must bring their own or rely on the nutrients in their humps.
This keeps getting better and better.
The Krogan will also require sedatives, since Krogan fight with others of their kind in enclosed spaces such as starships.
Make it happen. Are there any last things you're worried about?
Nothing that demands your attention, Shepard.
Yeah, Krogan are just, you know, angry, mean things. And they fight themselves, they fight everybody. Just because...
Commander, we've got new reports of Cerberus activity on Tuchanka. I've marked it on the galaxy map.
That's another one of those multiplayer things. Yeah, we have new messages. An ANN, Alliance News Network, alert on indoctrination from Alliance News Network information partners. Thessia, a sorry scientist Rana Thanoptis, has died in custody, allegedly committing suicide after she was arrested for the murder of multiple Asari military officials. Prior to her death, investigators said Thanoptis spoke of voices in her head, which they believed to be indicative of her indoctrination. The voices foretold the ascension of the Asari and told Thanoptis that anyone fighting the Reapers needed to die. Thanoptis worked on a top-secret project for former Spectre Sarah Narterius several years ago, where she likely became indoctrinated. Oh! This is the one lady that we saved like 3 times. She killed people. She received a pardon from the Asari government in exchange for providing research assistance on Reaper technology. Thanoptis was believed responsible for planting a makeshift explosive device that detonated at a research center, killing 5 visiting Asari military officials along with 4 civilians. The attack seriously wounded a dozen more and caused significant damage to the facility. Well, maybe we should have murdered her. Holding the line from Major Kirihi. Commander, it was a pleasure seeing you again on Sarkash, even if the circumstances were less than ideal. It seems fate has decided our meetings coincide with galactic threats. So be it. To that end, I wanted to reiterate that STG will be there to help when the need arises, regardless of the political climate. You were there for us in our hour of debt need. We look forward to returning the favor. Best of luck, Major Kirihi. Info for you from Farron. It's been a while. I'm glad to hear you made it off Earth and that Liara is with you. Getting off her old ship was the best thing we could have done. Can't tell you how sick I was of that cabin and of tripping over that drone. I don't even know how it kept finding me in a ship that big, even after I turned off its tracking. I dug up some interesting information for you. Talk with Glyph to sort out the data. I hope it helps, Shepard. It's getting rough out there. So there's not much to do in the Citadel yet. Let's go talk to people. Actually, really hopeful thing to do. No, you can't actually see where anybody is. The second game, you could see where people were. Yes, yes, fine.
Aware Krogan females find scars attractive. Garrus loyal, reasonably intelligent, bit aggressive, almost like Krogan.
For the third time, Doctor, I'm not interested.
Ah, Shepard. We were just...
Step away from her. She doesn't belong to you.
Ree, it's okay.
Nothing's okay when Solarians are involved.
This one is different.
What are you doing?
Simple blood test. Should hurt less than gunfire from Cerberus troopers. Shepard, please. Distraction's counterproductive, also affecting comfort of patient.
He was your inside source, Reeve. You can trust him.
I don't even trust you yet, Shepard. And now an archenemy is suddenly my people's best friend?
Far from it. Find you abrasive and unpleasant, personally. Will help your people, nevertheless.
But you're the one who improved the genophage.
True, but if wanted your species dead, could have sterilized you. Bloodless, irreversible, easy. Must be terrifying to have problem you can't defeat with shotgun. Fortunate I'm here to help.
Just keep her alive.
Concern is touching. Don't forget, still need your tissue sample.
Better not hurt.
No promises. A word when you have a moment, Shepard. Maybe with an inhibitor. No. Entire catalyzing process would fail. Severe neurological damage. Never mind.
What are you talking about?
Method to extract functional cure without killing you. Many variables. Your immune system compromised. Considering options.
And you have to do it out loud?
Yes. Auditory learner. Need to hear self think. Simulate conversation to promote new ideas. Maximize productivity.
But you're talking about me dying.
Shepard, blood work complete. Indicates significant stress on Eve's system. Currently stable, but lack of Malin's research data. Problematic.
There's nothing we can do about that now.
No.
I hate to ask this, but will it affect the cure?
No, cure will remain viable, but Eve's long-term prognosis, doubtful.
Do what you can for her.
Of course.
Have you determined why she's immune?
Genophage targeted hormone production during pregnancy. Modification project used same modality. Her immunity, totally different. Targeted glands now obsolete, like human appendix. Other glands mutated to produce proper hormones, enable viable birth. Also explains her weakness. Gland substitution imperfect. Health trouble.
You think you can make this work for all Krogan?
Yes. We'll use Eve's tissue to produce mutagen, alter gland function across entire species. Must improve mutagen as well, tune hormone production. Long-term illness for all Krogan otherwise.
Wishing we'd saved the data?
Pointless to consider. Correct decision at the time.
Even if it would have helped now?
Recrimination's useless. Data lost. Have to deal with consequences. Would like more data, yes. Would make it easier to save Eve, but destroyed it. Tainted source, too dangerous, I thought.
How is she doing?
No fever currently. Heart rate elevated, likely stress. Eating appropriately. Could use another blanket, something soft. Prefer to let her recover fully before synthesizing cure. My medical recommendation.
My people don't have time for that.
Her opinion, somewhat different.
You care about her?
My patient, my responsibility. Found her at STG base. 3 doctors injured trying to restrain her. Undid arm restraints. Didn't resist when she grabbed me. Promised to help her. She said, please.
You always defended your genophage work. What changed your mind?
Never change mind. Genophage proper decision at time. New circumstances necessitate course correction.
Those circumstances being?
Reaper invasion. Turians doomed without Krogan support. Krogan need unified threat, outlet for aggression, cooperative symbiosis.
Nothing else? No personal stake here?
Getting old, Shepard. Not many years left, but still best candidate for project. Few Solarian scientists interested in genophage. None with my expertise. Had to be me.
Someone else might have gotten it wrong?
Possibly. Stakes too high for inexperience. But not about them. My work. My job to put it right, to prove I can.
Nice talking with you, Morden.
Thank you, Shepard. Glad to be back.
You planning to stick around when this is over?
Until Reaper's dealt with, at least. Then, not sure. Have made impact on Galaxy. Genophage modification, genophage cure, work against collectors, decisions, mistakes. Might go somewhere sunny, sit on beach, look at ocean, collect seashells.
You'd go crazy inside an hour.
Might run tests on the seashells.
So she's gonna die. Long-term prognosis not good. Just pointing that out. She's gonna die.
Thank you for saving my life, Commander. I didn't think the Krogan had any allies left in the galaxy.
We owe a lot to you, even if most people have forgotten that.
They can be forgiven. Our actions have hardly inspired friendship.
Part of being friends is knowing each other's name. I feel bad that I don't know yours.
I surrendered it the day I became a shaman of the female clan. I belong to my sisters now. But perhaps one day, when this is over, you can know it.
What do you think of Reeve?
He worries me. Reeve has the makings of a tyrant. I see it in his eyes when he looks at me. I am the key to realizing his ambitions, but you can't judge all Krogan by his actions. His brood brother Rex was more reasonable.
What'll Reeve do with his power?
What does any tyrant do with power? In ancient times, the Krogan were once a mighty race. Not because we dreamed of war, but making a better future for our children. The genophage made us forget that. Reeve especially.
Do you think Reeve will want revenge for the genophage?
He's talked about it, but I think most females will resist.
How?
After we're cured, we'll refuse to have children. Reeve will need an army for revenge, but we're not going to watch a new generation finally born, only to face the slaughterhouse. It will be a civil war if Reeve tries. That may not stop him, though.
If you don't mind me asking, what's it been like living with the genophage?
I knew sisters who couldn't bear the shame of being infertile. They would wander off into the wastelands, hoping a thresher maw would kill them and end their torment.
Did the thought ever cross your mind?
Yes. After my first stillborn.
What kept you from ending your own life?
When my child didn't draw breath, that's when my life truly began.
But they said she's immune to the
forces us to live on
genophage.
hope alone. There is nothing else. There is no reason to exist other than the hope that the next day will bring change. And if it doesn't, there is always the next.
How do you think things will change after the genophage is cured?
Our species will find its balance again. Females will help shape the future, like in the ancient days, before we were just pawns of power-hungry males.
Most seem hell-bent on shooting anything that looks at them wrong.
What else is there for them to do? Because of the genophage, they become wandering killers.
No, I
seeking
think they were like
targets
that
to justify
beforehand.
their existence. Excuses to earn them honor.
Thanks for talking to me.
It's my pleasure, Commander.
I think I skipped a couple there, but
I've only met a few humans in my time. I'm glad for the opportunity.
you can tell she's sick. If you do save Malin's stuff, she lives, but she's coughing and not feeling very good right now, so. Talk to Garrus.
Shepard, they say female Krogan have a thing for guys with scars.
So I've heard.
I've got a few, myself. Here's hoping nobody's planning an arranged marriage to cement this deal. Though I have to say, I admire Eve. The things she must have endured living with the genophage. And now, to top it all off, she's her people's last hope. Imagine the pressure. It takes real courage to face that. I hope we can measure up.
Mm-hmm. Look, I killed 300,000 Batarians or something. It's not gonna stop me.
Excellent find, Commander. The information network terminal has been updated.
Weapons upgrade kits. Open. Let's see. Open. Ah! Can be used for one-time upgrade of a variety of weapons. Ammo capacity or weapons damage. Damage every time. Email from Professor Takisha to Dr. Odul. I was calling every supply depot stationed around the Crucible to find enough pure platinum for the Crucible's primary trigger inlay. We barely had enough left to coat a coffee maker. An hour later, a ship pulled up with 16 tons of platinum, courtesy of the Shadow Broker. Then it flew away to scavenge more materials for the project. The ship's captain emailed me later saying the broker would stay in touch with our needs. That's great, but I'm checking my computer for bugs. Entry 3 on the Prothean notes. If what Jazik says is true, his people were imperialists who left the rest of the galaxy quaking in terror, and I think he would sacrifice all of us without a thought if it could bring them all back again. I reviewed my old notes today. They're so childish. Did we romanticize the Protheans because we were dazzled by the technology they left behind? Are these really the people I dedicated my life to studying? I'm glad she's having doubts.
A Prothean. A living, breathing
Wait,
Prothean right below
that.
me.
He's not what I expected.
Me neither. He was a little cold when I tried to talk.
Engineering. Yeah, let's talk to our Prothean.
Hey, it's just an opinion piece. You don't like it? Don't download it.
You're saying we don't need Terra Nova.
Lose 1 colony, save 5. That's the math.
You know what the commander did for us? The colony?
Yes. I was on a little thing called the news.
You think you can fly on this ship, sit next to us at chow time, and then broadcast something like that? That's traitorous.
Hey, it's just an opinion piece. You don't like—
Lose the peace or lose your spot on this ship, Allers.
This is exactly what I was afraid of.
Thanks, Commander. What's your choice, Allers? Like you said, it's just your opinion, right?
I'll pull it.
And that's another reason why they have the military embedded, is because they can have control over opinion pieces like that. It's not an equal relationship. They control the things that happen and that are reported on. It's just that's how they work. And the journalists know it.
Everything okay with the shuttle?
Just double checking the inertia dampener coils. Can be twitchy in these UT-47s. But don't worry, this bird's been rock solid.
I always see you down here working your ass off. Ever take any downtime?
I get my sleep, Commander. Flying tired is nearly worse than flying drunk.
What about your waking hours? Any R&R?
I need to keep myself busy. Otherwise, well, too much time to think.
I'm not want to be nice to him. I'll be nice to him this once.
I appreciate your dedication, but I don't want to see you burn out.
I know my limits. I wouldn't take a chance with your life.
So before this war, you must have done something to relax.
Sure. I remember back when the Hawking was based out of Arcturus and I was just a fighter jock. There was this observation deck overlooking the main flight paths. You could watch every ship taxi in and out. When I was alone, I'd turn off the auditory emulators and just watch them drift by in silence.
You know, the reviews like that on the Citadel. Next time we're there, you should take some shore leave. Clear your head.
I don't know. Maybe.
Take some time off on the Citadel, Steve. As a favor to me.
I find it very hard to say no to you, Shepard.
As it should be.
No. We are not flirting. No. Nope. 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 Okay, I'm gonna talk to James real quick, and then we'll be done for today.
That Primarch's got some real cojones. What we need are more politicians like him, taking names and kicking ass.
There we go. So that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed that little segment. I think you can see where I'm going with this. I killed Rex off, and I deleted Malin's data. I've never done that before in a playthrough. I did it this playthrough because curing the genophage has never sat well with me. It's not the best decision. We do it because we are helping the galaxy with this, but as soon as the Reapers turn around, then the Krogan will start outbreeding the entire galaxy, and soon they'll kill everybody because they will have no choice, really. Once they breed enough Krogans, the Krogans will need more space, and they will need more planets, and there will be another huge war, and then the whole universe will just be overrun with Krogan. It's if you think about it, if every woman, female Krogan, can give birth to 1,000 young in a year, it does not take long to overrun the entire visible universe with Krogan. Okay, well, thank you for joining me on this one. We're going to continue next time by... I might go to the Citadel, or I might do another couple side missions. It seems like story-wise we should go into the planet of Tuchanka and save that downed Turian crew. So I think that might be what I'll do next, just because it kind of fits with the story. Anyway, excuse me. Thank you very much, and I'll catch you later.